General, what's this all about?
At old 920 hours this morning, someone tried to enter the base using this.
Colonel O'Neill's security ID.
After the person in question was taken into custody, he insisted on seeing you.
Me? Why?
Well, I was hoping you could figure that one out, Major. Open it.
Thank you. Now we're getting somewhere. Sergeant, that coffee I asked for half an hour ago? You know, anytime you feel like getting it.
He's a boy, sir.
As it turns out, Carter, yes I am. For the moment.
Do I know you?
Come on. It's me.
We tried to contact Colonel O'Neill, even sent someone to his house.
Do you understand how much trouble you're in right now? Impersonating a military officer is a federal offense.
I am not impersonating anyone. I am Jack O'Neill. Finally. Hot chocolate? Are you kidding?
Where did you get this?
I didn't get it anywhere. It's mine.
Because you're Colonel O'Neill.
Exactly. Look, last night I ate some dinner, had a beer, went to bed, and woke up like this. Now, can we please just get to the part where you and Fraser run some tests, find a cure, make me big again?
This is the security breach?
Daniel, will you tell them who I am, please?
Okay, love to. Who are you?
This young man claims he's Colonel O'Neill.
That's a joke, right? What's going on?
Daniel!
Sounds like him, at least the loud grating parts.
Okay, you want proof? Carter, you once carried a Tok'ra named Jolinar who gave her life to save you. Daniel, until recently, you were an ascended being. You broke the rules, you got yourself kicked out of the Oma de Sala fan club, and had your memory erased. And you and Braytac both just lost your snakes in a Gould ambush. Had your Tritonin yet this morning?
How could this child possess such knowledge?
Because it's me.
Would anyone care to speculate how a boy could be aware of our most classified information?
Well, sir, it could be him.
There is a physical resemblance.
But he can't be more than 15 years old. Are you saying Colonel O'Neill has somehow regressed more than 30 years overnight?
Stranger things have happened.
Name but one.
Well, there was a time he got really old, the time he became a caveman, the time we all swapped bodies. And...
Why don't we move on to the testing portion of this exercise? Are you certain, Doctor?
Initial tests show that within an acceptable margin of error, the boy's DNA is virtually identical to Colonel O'Neill's.
What size margin of error are we talking about?
Very small. In a court of law, the DNA sample we took from the boy would be considered a high probability match to the DNA we have on file from Colonel O'Neill. There is a tiny abnormality, but for all intents and purposes, it's him.
Tiny abnormality, like the fact that he's suddenly quite a few years younger than he's supposed to be?
To be honest, this is out of my league. We've got some specialists flying in. We're gonna run more tests, see what we can learn.
In the meantime, I suggest we try to make him as comfortable as possible.
I'll go set up a PlayStation.
No, I think you two are enjoying this just a little too much.
Well, you're kind of cute.
That's sir to you. And being trapped inside a scrawny little body isn't my idea of cute, Carter.
Does possessing a younger body not have certain advantages, O'Neill?
No, not seeing it. What do you mean?
Do you not experience increased health and vitality?
My vitality was just fine, thank you.
I think what Teal'c is saying is valid. How many of us wouldn't trade everything for the chance to be young again? Live our lives over?
Yeah, well, I don't plan on staying like this.
Well, in the meantime, may I make a suggestion? Try enjoying this as much as we are. Sir?
Well, it's nice to know some things don't change.
Wasn't exactly expecting visitors.
We'll have this stuff sent back to the lab for analysis.
Well, if they find MSG, I will never order from them again. Come on, what are we doing here exactly?
Well, this is the last place you remember being...
Older?
Are you conducting some sort of scientific experiment, O'Neill?
Hey, come on, that salsa's still good.
What was the last thing you ate, sir?
4 cheese burrito, some guacamole on the side.
Anything else?
A beer, then I hit the sack.
So, whatever happened to you must have occurred once you were asleep.
Hey, do you mind? Teal'c.
Whoa.
O'Neill.
What is it?
Either I'm remembering a particularly bad dream, or the Asgard paid me a little visit last night.
No offense, but what you're saying doesn't make any sense.
Jack's account sounds like a number of UFO abduction case files I've read.
This you remember. My birthday you forget.
Looks like you'll have a lot more.
This encounter is incongruous with all previous contact we have had with the Asgard.
But Thor has indicated that the Asgard had been keeping an eye on human development on Earth in the past.
But we're allies now. We've cooperated with them on a number of missions.
This, I would not have agreed to.
What could they possibly hope to gain from secretly making you younger against your will?
I got nothing.